So this line here has a slope which is positive. You can tell the slope is positive because the line is increasing as you read it across left to right. If you look at the table for that line here, this table would be increasing. Every time the x goes up by 1, the y in this case is going up by 2. So positive slopes form increasing lines that have a positive rate of change. So whereas this b was the y-intercept, your slope in this case, the coefficient of x or number in front, would be positive. In this case, it would be y equals 3 plus 2x. It's just in a different order here. Our coefficient is this positive value here. If we are looking at a negative slope would have a line that is decreasing as you look at it, as you read it across left to right. In a table, this every time our x increases by 1, our y would be decreasing by 1. Oops, -1, -2, -3. Okay, so a negative slope is a decreasing line. The rate of change is decreasing, and you can see that on this particular equation, y equals 1 minus 1x. In this case, we've got a negative slope because the rate of change is negative here. When we're talking about a zero slope means that there is no change from one to the next here. So in this case, I'm going to have the zero slope be where all my y's are equal to 2. So y equals 2 is how you could write that equation. You could also write it as y equals 2 plus 0x. The line is completely horizontal, y equals 2. And we know that multiplying 0 by any number will just be 0. So this is what the equation might look like. Now, an undefined slope, it becomes undefined because we're trying to divide by 0. Which if we think about how the rate of change is the way y changes over the way x changes, which will be rise over run. So that means that all of my x's are actually staying the same in this case. So I'm going to make all my x's be equal to 3 as my y's are changing. So this is going to get you a completely vertical line in this case. X equals 3. This is what the equation looks like, this is what the table looks like, and this is what the graph of an undefined slope looks like.